In this video, I want to show you an offer that made more than $1 million in sales for my short form content agency. I'm going to walk you through the whole process of crafting your own offer, and I just want to share with you the process that I use to close 5, 12 or even like 15k deals without giving my clients stupid guarantees that just makes you anxious and having complicated, sales processes and stuff like that. At the end of the video, what I want you to do is to have a clear framework on how to craft your own offer and messaging. I'm going to explain you what that exactly is. So by the end of this video, you can have a clear roadmap for closing your next 3 high-ticket clients without guarantees, without complicated sales process, with clients that you actually like working with. And I want to start this video with a quick research that I recently did. I decided to ask my clients why they chose me over all other coaching programs on the internet, just to see which part of my offer kind of stood out for them the most, so I can double down on that. And the answers actually surprised me, so I decided to record this video based on these answers, because 2 people said that they joined my coaching program because I drive a cool car. I recently got the Mercedes, and they said that they either want to buy a car like that, or one guy just has exactly the same car, so he decided to join. And I was like, okay, cool. I mean, my car has nothing to do with my coaching program, but that's okay, just 2 people. One person mentioned that he joined my coaching because of my daily runs. I run daily, and it's something that he used to do for a while, and he was like, okay, cool, I feel connected with this coach because he also runs daily. I'm gonna join his program. And I'm like, okay, cool, my daily runs has nothing to do with my offer. Why are you naming that as a reason to join my program? 3 other people mentioned that they also got banned on Twitter or Instagram, and they felt related to the part of my story where I also got banned on these platforms. And 4 others mentioned that they are building their businesses in a second language, same way I'm building my coaching program in English, and my agency I built it in US in my second language. So they felt again related to this part of my story. And I've got all other answers, but nobody really talked about my offer. Nobody said that your offer was better than others because of this. Most of the time my clients were saying stuff about my story, about my messaging. That's when I realized that offer is not as important as you think it is. You should have an offer as a foundation of your business, but offer is not something that will make your clients buy. And especially, you don't need to give any guarantees to make your clients buy. People are buying because they feel connected with you as a coach or as an agency owner. They need to know you as a person in order for them to feel this connection and to be able to consider you as a potential again coach or an agency owner for them. So I want to just quickly switch to my Notion doc that I'm showing my clients and just show you the only formula for your offer that you need. It's very quick. You just use it, and in 5 minutes you have an offer that is good to go. Then you add messaging on top of it, and that's how you get high-ticket clients every single week without giving your clients guarantees and stuff. So this is the formula. I help niche do ideal outcome with unique mechanisms. So for example, with my short form content agency, the headline was talking about the offer that made me more than $1 million in sales, and the offer that I used was I help e-com brands get up to 50,000 followers from TikTok with TikTok sales funnels. And the one offer that we also split tested with this one was I help e-com brands add 50 grand in additional revenue from our TikTok sales funnel. So we tested it with followers and we tested it with revenue. The one with revenue actually did better because everyone is looking to make more money, not to get followers. But this is the offer that worked for us. Again, there's nothing crazy about this offer, and we actually made people buy our services not because we had the best offer on the market, but because we had dialed in messaging. And we're gonna talk about messaging in a second. So what's messaging? Because now you have your offer as a foundation, and now you need to stand out, because right now you have a lot of competitors. For example, with my TikTok short form agency offer, I had probably more than 20 competitors sending cold emails to my customers, to my prospects every single day. How do I stand out? And when it comes to messaging, how do you craft it? It's basically your story. So by constantly sharing your story, you're attracting the right audience, people who feel connected with some parts of your story. So let me show you something. This is what most agencies and coaches do? They constantly talk about the starting point, the point A, where their clients are struggling. For example, like e-com brands who have no idea how to run TikTok profiles. They are struggling, they're losing followers, they're not getting followers. And they also talk about goals, so like how to get to a certain amount of followers, how to build like TikTok sales funnels, whatever. All of the coaches, all of the agencies, they do that. Not many talk about the way. So how do you actually get there? Like, what is the path from point A to point B? How to get from like not knowing anything about TikTok to like growing constantly by like 1,000 followers a day on it? Like, what's the path? How many videos should you post? Like, what's the strategy around that, etc. Way less people do that, but I want you to go a little bit deeper than that. So imagine there is a starting point, there is a goal, and you as a content creator, you're a leader. You constantly set goals for yourself, and you're constantly in your point A, and in your content you're showing the way of achieving these things. So for coaches it works like perfectly. If you are helping people lose weight, then you just constantly share your own journey of like either losing weight or just maintaining your low body fat or whatever. For business coaches, you constantly set new business goals for yourself and you show people how you achieve that. So when it comes to messaging is actually like your way of achieving the thing, because lots of coaches on the internet can promise you to lose weight. What's your unique way? What's unique about your way? And the best thing, you don't need to come up with anything. You just share whatever works for you. And for example, you set a goal, you decided to achieve like, I don't know, X% body fat, or you just want to hit a goal like 100 grand a month, whatever. You're like at your point A right now. You share everything with your audience. Either like, let's say you fail somewhere right here. You just failed because, for example, for me, Twitter account like got banned. Boom. I almost lost my agency because my account was the main source of leads for me. So I had to build my new account from scratch in basically no time. So I shared that with my audience, and I had people relate to this part of my story, and they wanted to know how I get from here to there to my goal. So they felt related to me failing at this, and that's why they joined my program. They wanted to work with my agency, etc. So I turned my failure into a long-term win, because I know that there are people who also got banned on Twitter, and that they will feel connected to me because this part of my story. Or let's say like at some point you win, you achieved your goal faster, like 100 grand a month. You got there not in 6 months, but in 2 months. Now this becomes your new goal. I mean, the new goal for your audience. And ambitious people who are looking to achieve that in no time, in 2 months instead of 6 months, they now feel related to like this part of your story. So again, you can turn anything, your wins, your losses, into like benefit, into a messaging part for the overall picture about you on the internet that you are like crafting by sharing content. And again, how to get from there to like, I don't know, like constant income of like 100 grand a month, etc. So whatever you are going through with your business, whatever is your goal, whatever is your starting point, just share it publicly, because people will feel connected with completely different parts of your story. And you can never like guess what will get the best response, but you can just share whatever is you. So there are a few action steps that I want you to take after watching this video to go and close your next 3 clients, high ticket clients, without giving them guarantees and with joy in your heart, but because you're going to work with people who you actually like working with. So the first thing, craft your offer. Offer is the foundation of your business. I gave you the formula, so just use that to craft. In 10 minutes you'll craft an offer that will be pretty much good to go. Second thing, craft your messaging. What is unique about you? And like, I can give you an answer right away, your story. So start sharing your story online, your wins, your losses, any failures, anything about like why did you decide to like start a coaching program, start an agency. Just be you, be more human on your socials, on Instagram, on Twitter, on your emails, just so people feel connected with you as a person. People buy from people, not from companies. And last thing, it's very important to talk about your personal interests. So don't just talk about business stuff. Talk about your hobbies. Talk about something that excites you. So right now, just write down 5 things that excites you in your life. Maybe like you're skiing through the mountains, maybe you like cars like I do. Whatever that is, just write it down and start sharing it on stories as well. Because as you see, if there are two coaches and their coaching program is like pretty much the same, but one coach is a fan of like your favorite football team, you're gonna work with this dude because you just feel connected with him. Just by sharing your interests online, you're winning a lot of potential deals. A lot of clients will feel related, connected with you, so just do that. And if you want my one-on-one help with crafting your offer, figuring out and dialing your messaging, DM me Skel on Instagram. I'm opening 5 more spots in my Social Sniper program this month, so would love to just work with you and help you one-on-one. DM me Skel on Instagram. We're gonna talk and see if Social Sniper strategy will work in your case. But besides that, hope you enjoyed this very deep video on messaging, and I'll see you in the next one.